bad, not bad. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Bottle Picking Adventures channel. It's another gorgeous morning. It's Thursday morning, and it's the first garbage pickup day since the May 2-4 long weekend, or the Queen Victoria Day long weekend, depending what province you're from. So, yeah. We didn't film last night. We did pretty good, though. I don't see anything. We did pretty good last night. 3 totes. Let me get my gloves on. I'll see you back in a second. I feel like I said we went last night for I think 2.5 hours. Filled 3 Rubbermaids. 1 Rubbermaid was from one house. That house didn't really put out the one blue box, so we got that one. That one was nice. Probably $10. It was all 355 ml or 12 fluid ounce cans. They fit really well, so you can get a lot more in a bucket than you think. Yeah, we just got back from the cottage on Monday. I got a bin for this. We're away over the weekend. So you guys will get a bunch of footage from that. Low grade. That was $1 a pound for that shit last time I was in there. That's not bad. I remember when I got 30 for my low grade. 30 cents, and I'm getting $1. lot of garbage. Unfortunately, it's all probably going to be, most of it's going to be tagged. Depending on the amount of residents. I think that's a, I don't think that's a duplex. Duplexes get 6 every 2 weeks. Regular houses get 3 per house every 2 weeks, or per, I think house includes rental units, doesn't it? I say house, yeah. Or if it's a house split into 3 different rental units, each rental unit gets 3 bags of garbage. So, last week when we pulled up to the Gleaming Clear house up here, there was an old dude in a car taking all my cans, which is disappointing because I've been getting this house for almost a year straight, I feel like. You guys can tell me how long I've been getting this one for. So, the fact that now some dude in a car wants to beat me here, it's kind of douchey. Now, I can't tell from here if it's been gone through yet or not, but we'll find out. So I did get the Coors Light house, but the SD card was full, so I had to go and delete a bunch of stuff off my SD card just while biking, as I forgot to empty it before I left. Come on, get in there. Huh, it's all electrician-y stuff. Oh. I'll ask my mum's boyfriend about that, because I don't know what any of that is, but he probably will, or I'll ask my dad. He's got some of that type of stuff too. Looks like voltage meters, like how to check the voltage on wires. I've been finding a ton of Miller Genuine Draft. I just realized I don't got my gloves on, oh well. I did pretty good for firewood sales over the long weekend. We were away. I did sell wood. I had somebody putting out bags and making sure everything was going okay for me. Paid him $20. It's one of my little brother's friends, so gave him $20 to do that. And yeah, I ended up making $235. Missing probably maybe $5 or $10 worth, but sometimes I give people 5 for 20. So if somebody came back from last year and took 5 for 20, it's possible. So that's what I'm assuming happened. Those are nasty. Those look like they've been sitting in a cooler for a while. You can tell because aluminum corrodes. So you can see that tab's all corroded, and so is the can. Those have definitely been sitting in a cooler or a bucket of water in somebody's backyard for a long time. That's nasty. That's typically why people throw away beer, right? That's my assumption anyway. Beer's not cheap, but yeah. Decent bit of scrap metal out here this morning. Saw 2 rotors, pressure washer, lawn chair there. Actually, I got a question. Any of you guys that watch and do scrap metal, what do you think 2 truck rotors would be worth? Like probably 50 pounds of truck rotors. Because I picked them up, I biked them around for about 2 blocks, and then a scrap guy paid me $5 for them. So I feel like $5 is a little low, but then I have to bike them around for an extra hour and a half. And I could grab other metal. So, I don't know. Maybe they would have been worth 10, but $5 for me to bike around for an hour and a half. I don't know. I think it was worth it. His whole van was all rotors, so I don't know if maybe he brings in enough that he gets a special price, because if you bring in more weight you get a better price, right? Most scrapyards pay per pound, and then if you have a certain amount of weight they give you a couple cents more per pound for having weight amount. See you next one. A lot of Miller Lite on the street. The guy at the end did, the guy after there did, and now this guy did. I feel like I used to find a lot more craft beer. Now I feel like I'm finding a lot more mainstream. I might just be noticing stuff different. I think we're doing pretty good for the long weekend, right? It was the Queen Victoria Day long weekend. And here in Canada, I don't know, I'm assuming other countries probably celebrate something similar, right? Probably in the UK or Australia. I don't know, you guys can let me know if you guys have an equivalent. Like, what's your first long weekend of the year? Our first official long weekend of the year is the May 2-4. May 2-4 if you're in Ontario. So yeah, here in Ontario, we call the May 24th long weekend the May 2-4 because it falls around May 24th, and typically you buy a 2-4 or beer. The proper name, which I always forget about, is the Queen Victoria Day long weekend, and I believe it's because it falls around Queen Victoria's birthday. So I believe Australia and the UK would probably have something similar. Maybe even the US, I don't know. Only other holidays I know of in the US is the 4th of July, which I think is right around, similar to our Canada Day here. It's just a celebration. Once again, you launch fireworks. You only can launch fireworks 3 days a year here in Canada. There's 3 legal days a year you can launch them, in Waterloo region. Other areas, like up north of the Cod, you can launch fireworks. Other long weekends here, it's the Monday of the May 2-4, Monday of the Canada Day, and Diwali. Which Diwali kind of falls in the middle of winter.